Ya, ahí está. Okay, Habibur, now it's time for Habibur. Our friend and colleague Habibur Rahman is the founding president of the Community Social Work Practice and Development Foundation, CSWPD Foundation, a non-profit organization in Bangladesh that promotes social work internships, research, and capacity building training towards bridging the gap between academic teaching and practice of social work. We are very happy and it's an honor to have Habibur as one of our speakers today in our Congress. Hello, Habibur. Good morning for us. Good morning, good afternoon for you, or good night. How are you doing?
Yes, good. Thank you. Good morning and good evening to my Bangladeshi colleagues, Indian colleagues, and South Asian colleagues. It's a great honor for me to be here today and pleasure myself really. And special thanks definitely goes to you because you made it possible. It's a great event for the social worker, and that as a passionate social worker, I love to share. I love to learn. I love to listen
Nice.
always social work dialogue, but you actually, I found you very passionately asking us to be gathered together, to share, to learn. As a social
Yeah.
worker, that I always believe sharing is caring. It's very important. That actually I do believe. And before going to the talk on the topic is empowering next generations. I would request you to show my the slide on the slide on the title, empowering new generations, how to develop young people for the sustainable future. Actually, I will talk on that. And before coming here, coming to the talk of the title, I should say a few words about me. Actually, I'm an academician. Beside, I'm a practitioner. I have been teaching in an university social work, but during the classroom teaching in our country context, when I talk to my students on community development, community organization, I got some, mismatch with my talk and the practice. Then I decided what to do. Social work taught us to have a partnership between the classroom and the community engagement. When I only talk to my students within the classroom about social work, about empowerment, about values, ethics, justice, equity, equality, so many things are there inside of the classroom. Equally, we taught our students that social work defines a partnership of academic and the field work, I mean, community engagement. Then I got some, perception in me that how I'm teaching to my students within the classroom, as without any lab that is supposed to be held in the community as a social worker. Actually, I'm cheating with my students. It's not a good approach. Only teach them within the classroom. So I should send my students to the field work, internship, not traditional field work. They should have some close contact with the community people, how people are leading life. And it touched my heart. Then what should I do? What should I do for the youth, for the next generation, for the next society? How do I want to see our community? How community can be a sustainable one? Many things actually touched my mind before 10, 15, 10 to 14 years of work. Then I have been starting to think that what should I do? Being a teacher, what can I be close to the community people, rather teaching students within the classroom. Then I talk to my colleagues, talk to my students, some community friends. Then I'd love to form a organization that, you know, by this organization, I can be close to the people. But when I'm a teacher, when I go to the community-based organizations, some organization people give me feedback that you are a teacher, so your duty is to teach the students, not to the field. They have some common perception. But I just formed that foundation with my colleagues, with my team. Then being the equal, you know, uh, being the partner of them, I talked to the community organization that now we have an organization, we can have some partnership, CSO or we can have some partnership. So we can share each other, we can help each other really. Then Community Social Work Practice and Development Foundation was formed with this motto to serve the community, to see the community a viable one, a dependable, a reliant one, and a sustainable one, having some missions with a good vision to see a sustainable community. So I formed that community having the essence of the community in my heart, that a community is a component that includes individual, group, and collective nature of people. We have been working on that. But since the formation of Community Social Work Practice and Development Foundation, we have been promoting with a good priority of the youth, young generations, my students, my volunteers, set of volunteers, young children, and of course the adult and elderly people sometime, because communities form with the variety of classes of people. So when we see empowering community, definitely we have to think for the people from all walks of life. But as my topic is today, empowering new generations, how to develop the young people today. Just let me explain the difference between myself, my generation, and my son and daughters, I mean, next generation. There is a huge gap. There is a good paradigm shift of thinking, of vision, of perception. So many things are there. If I mention in terms of thinking pattern, there is a huge gap of the upcoming generation and our present generation. They are super fast, technologically very sound. In terms of interaction, they are a good interactive person or kids. But still, through our foundation, we have been promoting children in various ways, considering their mental health. We have been doing a project on accelerating mental health development among the secondary students through social work intervention, school social work intervention. That might be the first project here in our country context, where to develop mental health situation of young children, school social worker might have a role, contributory role. Actually, we are doing this project as a pilot. How social worker can contribute in developing the traditional tricky mindset, reducing unrest of the young people, those who are studying in grade 8, 9, and 10, class 10. Because naturally, the teenagers are very unrest, found very unrest. They are actually not in good mood, always they are in a hurry, always they are doing overjudge others. Their mind is not stable. There are so many natural things happening in the mind. So, being the lead of the project, I thought, how can I include social work intervention to develop the mental setting or the mindset or the mental well-being of the young generation? Those are supposed to be the leader of the country. Actually, that was my perception how to develop. But Rather that there are so many things to help the new generation to be properly groomed up, which is possible. In the mental health project that I share you to groom up the young generation, groom up the teenagers, we follow a triangular model. I'm just showing you the model. Just.
Habibur, I cannot see you.
I, I back. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, continue.
As I actually I'm not showing any slide, but that I was talking to you to develop the young champs, young generation, the kids. I have been leading with my team a project accelerating mental health of the young children, those who are studying in grade 8, 9, and 10, following a model where social worker is very prominent. So I would like to show you the model that I have been leading in 10 schools in our country, in the capital city, Dhaka. There is a model, triangular model. You can see, can you see Professor Estella, Chris, and Carolina?
Yes,
Can you
yes.
see this?
We are seeing you.
All right, this is a triangular model. You can see in the top students, then teachers in the bottom, and parents, and the middle school social worker. This model might be implemented in other countries, but here, for the first time so far now, till today, I have been with my team doing this project as a school social work intervention to accelerate mental health or mental well-being of the teenagers, like 8 to 10 students in our country. I do believe if social work works or social work has scope to work properly, professionally, then they can contribute for the students, they can contribute to the teachers, they can contribute to the parents, or they can soothe, they can heal the mental unrest of the young generation, they can contribute to prepare the young generation for the next new one, good generation by consulting with the parents, by consulting with the teachers of the school, which is very important. We have been working on that. And so, as I'm talking as a social worker, I firmly believe that if social worker can work, if social worker can have scope to work, they can have a huge potential to work with the current generation to make them, transform them as a new productive generation. It's very, very important. In our country context, there are so many organizations working with the youth class to produce the volunteers, to produce young social workers for the next. If we could just, give them the real and true essence of social work ethics, values, techniques, strategies, true guidelines, how to become a good citizen or new good generation, having that ethical values and standards of social work, it might be truly effective for them. But as in our country, social work is not a profession. Professionally, we cannot contribute them, but we have been contributing. Many association, many philanthropic people, people with charity mind, they have been doing a lot for the youth class, for the mid-age people, for the elderly people, but without recognition as a professional social worker, as still we are not a social worker. So I do believe we have huge opportunities to contribute for the new to for creating a new sustainable generation, complete generation, giving them holistic approach of support, holistically, I mean, variety of support. If we could contribute them, it's possible. But still, we have so many shortages and limitations and constraints to support them. But if we can make a forum or association nationally, which is not still functional, if we can collaborate among the social work agencies, if we can collaborate with the government, if we can collaborate with the CSOs, community-based organizations, if we can collaborate the research organizations, then we can estimate, we can make a national register for the age, various people and the young generations. Then we can classify their needs and demands. We can do some research on that, how just to assess their current needs of the young people. It might be from the age 6 or 8 to below 18 or 16. That would be a great work for them, really. After having a good estimation, after having a good the number estimated, we can plan properly, or we can support our government to work properly, how the current generation could be a new good generation to support our country towards the sustainability, towards sustainability or resilient community for the next time. So I think there are so many scope to support them. Definitely education should be the first priority, because we know education, if we can ensure education properly, 100% education, because in our country still we couldn't reach education level, literacy level up to 100%. So if we can ensure education, then education will automatically produce them uh, knowledge, skills and wisdom. So definitely being educated or being literate, they will definitely turn to be a good human being. And if there is a good human being ensured, definitely they will be a good actor for the changing country, for the next country, or for the next upcoming country or generation. So I do believe we have so many things to work for the generation to transform them as a potential new generation. So I think initially that's all from my side, my friend. And there are a few friends here: Professor Estela from Philippines, Mary from India, Tanvir, my friend Josimir here. Actually, we have been scatteredly doing so many things for the people, for the young people here, or for the elderly people here. But if we can coordinate it properly through a good planning among the association, planning among the organizations, with a good coordination with the government, which is still in lack, that would be a good support for our upcoming generations to shape up their future. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Habibur. So, some friends who are in the room who like to speak, give a comment. So, maybe Angeline would like to do a little dialogue with our friend Habibur, or Joaquin. Maybe some questions for Habibur too, or Lucia, Tamba. Let's see. Hello.
Hi, Prof.
Hello. Hi, Professor Habib.
How are
Hello,
you?
Carolina. How are you?
Hi, Mary. How are
Hi.
you? Fine, fine.
Actually, Mary is super busy lady, so it's very tough to catch her up,
Sure,
Friday.
sure,
It's
sure, sure.
good. Carolina, good.
Habibur. I'm so
Well,
sorry.
the experience of Javi was more than me. Maybe if you would like to do a little comment for his work, no?
Yeah, yes. Habibur is doing wonderfully well, and a very good friend. And we met in Thailand during a conference of Eurasia, and we have signed a MOU to work together. And his work with the students is really great. And I'm really amazed by the model that he has shown. I would like to learn a lot from that. And I think we are visiting Habibur in the month of November. Yes, for the
Yes, yes, yes. We
conference.
are waiting
And
eagerly
we
to
will
see
get
you
to know
here.
more about your work,
Sure.
Habibur. Thank you so
Yes,
much
of
for
course.
referring me for this conference. As you said, I was busy with the NAC accreditation and many other activities of the institution. And but then if Habibur says, Angeline, why don't you speak? He's my friend. I should definitely accept. And sweet Carolina, thank you so much for accepting
Oh,
me as a
it's
speaker.
my pleasure, really, Joaquin, Happy or Mary. Yes, you accept, no, even the short time that I asked you, no, and we were just coordinating all these days for doing this, no.
Yeah, when Carolina asked me, then I thought Dr. Mary is the perfect person to talk a lot about so many things, right? So I directly communicated her and kindly she accepted our request to give some time today, right? I know
but
she was very busy.
Javier, you forgot that you have a congress and invite people. No, you have a space now, a time that he's organizing a congress on
Yes.
November. Mm.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hello,
tell to the
friends.
people, tell to the people who is watching you.
My friends watching here today and will be watching on the Facebook soon, longer time later, I think, this Congress organized by Kappa Social Work, our friend Carolina. In this platform, I would request you to watch online and those possible for them to come to Bangladesh in November 14 to 16, our seventh international conference on empowering communities, the role of social work for sustainable future for our seventh international conference. Hopefully, our friends, Mr. Josim Mumba, Honorable President, IFSW Global, he will be of course with us virtually this time because he is very busy to come and it's very tough for him to travel in person, but our friend Mary, Dr. Mary Angeline, she's coming, and many other friends coming from other countries also, and many more joining virtually. So I request you to join our online version, those who are not coming in person. Our session started from 14 to 16 next month. So I would be very happy. We would be very happy to see you if you watch our session online next month. Thank you.
Yeah, but for people who are not in present, will being virtual, no? If maybe people is watching like to be in the Congress, they
Yeah.
could be in virtual. I'll be in virtually.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, what do you think, Joaquin, about them? Any comment about the Habibur speech?
Oh, very great. And Abebe is really, I've known him since I think 2000, 2021. It should have been 2021. And he's doing great work, and he's really an outstanding social worker with a lot of innovation. I'm yet to meet him in person. So, yeah.
So, my friend, this is your next commitment, or your next commitment should be visiting India or Bangladesh soon, right?
Oh, yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And good news from Bangladesh that we have been doing that were very scattered, but recently we are working on forming an Bangladesh Association of Social Welfare work. Actually, we are working with the government even. So hopefully we could give you a good feedback in later months so far, inshallah, from Bangladesh. Professor
In,
Lucia
in
Stella is here from Philippines.
in Bangladesh, how many years is the career of social work?
It started, academic teaching has started on 1956-57, long years so far, I think 7 decades there.
How long is how long? 1 year,
Sep-
3 year, 4 year, 5?
70 years, 70.
Sorry. How long takes the career? Study all the career of social work.
Oh, yeah. Here is academic year is, you say BSW, or we told here, BSS, Bachelor of Social Science in Social Work. This is a 4 years degree, 4 years.
Yeah.
Then 1 year for masters, or there is MPhil, 2 years. PhD is here also in
Yeah,
social work,
but for a bachelor is 4 years.
4 years, yeah.
Um,
But initially it was 3 years bachelor degree.
O sea, when they finish the 3rd year, they could work as
No,
social worker. Yeah, when they finish the fourth
as
year.
a social work, yeah, undergrad student in academic field, we send our students for internship at the end of their bachelor degree for 1 semester. It is for 6 months. We said block format field work. In masters, there is also this same pattern of field work, but as social work or worker cannot work as a social worker professionally, they are doing job in other fields. After teaching as a professor or lecturer, they go for other fields as a career.
Yeah. And what are the courses they have in social work in your country?
In our curriculum, we design our curriculum having some major or core courses from social work field, and there are some other elite courses, non-major courses. Like besides social work, methodological course or core course, research, statistics, developments, policy planning. There are some other courses held from psychology, sociology, environment, some from climates, criminology, like this mixed. Or language course are there.
And what about the clinical social work? Do you teach?
In 1, 2 universities, there is clinical social work specialized masters 1 year course.
Oh,
But
have
yeah,
one,
but
one
in
year. Is 1 year?
one year, 12 month, 1 year.
Oh, a master is 1 year.
Master is 1 year, and there is another program for 2 years masters.
Oh, good. Good to hear that. Okay. Okay.
So
A ver, any other question?
academically, it's good, I think.
Yeah, I see. A ver, Boban or Lucia, Tamber, if you have any questions for our friend Habibur.
Hi there, how are you? I hope you people
Yeah.
are safe and sound. It's me, Tanvir Alam from Pakistan.
Oh, Tanvir.
Thank you. I'm recently graduated from Social Work Department, University
Mm-hmm.
of Peshawar. Uh, I have learned different subjects like sociology, social psychology, social research methodology, criminology, community development, and so many subjects are related to social work. Here, after graduation, some students are doing internship and also available opportunities for the in the welfare sectors. Some students are become teacher, and here bachelors are 2 years. We call BS. And many universities are BS is for 4 year, master is for 2 years, and PhD are for 4 years. We have many opportunities available like CAC scholarships, we are applying for CSE scholarship, Erasmus Mundus, and some global opportunities are available. So my experience is very diverse. I have worked as a student in 4 organizations. We have started field work from 5th semester, and then in a week, one day we are uh, giving to the field work in Pakistan. In fieldwork experience, we are interacting with the students, with the uh, patients, like drug addicts and disabled persons. We are doing also advocacy in the fieldwork. Recently, I have completed my one fieldwork in Dosti Welfare Organization, which is working on the education. They are promoting primary education in children's. It was a very amazing experience, teach to the underprivileged students. And the second fieldwork I completed in the paraplegic center, which is we are providing psychosocial counseling to the disabled persons. And also paraplegic center was a rehabilitation center. And the third fieldwork I have completed in the Frontier Foundation. The Frontier Foundation was working on the thalassemia and hemophilia patients. We are going to the community advocacy for the dead patients. We are encouraging people for the donating bloods. We have a very diverse field here in Pakistan. Also, we are providing psychosocial counseling to the drug addicts. Here, social welfare organizations are working on the mental health, child labor, on community development, and also some social services providing to the elderly peoples. So it was my an experience. And recently I have completed my research on psychosocial problems faced by male elderly in Pathan society. I can study up my area, Umarze. It was a very amazing experience. I'm interested in social research. My social research area is aging, crime, and child and children's, also GBV. So it was a very good experience to elevate my struggle to social work field. And also I'm working in the community for the enhancing the my I'm educating for the vulnerable people in the community, and also providing counseling to the youth how to become a good and confident leader in the community, how to work and protect your mental health from the mental health disease. Now, due to modernizations, a lot of issues arise in our global world, and we need to tackle these kind of issues. Um, Child labor is very uh, warm issue in Pakistan uh, due to higher population, and I am requesting to the IFSW kindly launch some project in Pakistan for the child development, because of our child is upcoming nations. So it was my experience. Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother Tanvir. You have wide experiences, and
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, depth
And
knowledge of various areas. So hopefully you could do
yeah,
well in
sir, currently I'm
it.
applying for the CSC scholarship, which is available in the China.
Yeah, yeah. And
So
hopefully you
kindly,
could
if you
do
have,
more collaboration with some other countries too soon.
yes,
In
sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
interest and you have a passion to introduce social work in all these areas. It's a good approach, I do believe. You must do well so far.
Yeah, actually, social work is all about the knowing yourself, knowing himself, knowing the
Mhm.
community, society, how to interact and how to um, interact with the community, society, to the group. It's all about the interactions and also working on the development.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Keep in touch, and we are very delighted to have our honorable president of IFSW here. Definitely, he listened to your talk, my talk even, and they have a plan to expedite the work of social work globally. But it will definitely take time because the whole world
Yes,
gradually it's been developing. Social work being actually being spread day by day. So we are hoping for the better days of social work.
yes, sir.
Carolina, our friend, are you here?
Yes, yes, I'm here. Yes, answering some questions online. Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Actually, Tanvir was talking about how he can do more social work, more social work projects in building their communities in all aspects. So I just shared him that make some, more collaborations, communications, make your communications wider gradually, keeping some specific focus to working areas of writing, then you can definitely have some support from other friends of other countries to continue your dream projects and disability and addiction recovery, right?
So,
That would be great, I think.
that's great. Good.
And Carolina, you are doing a great job, really, because many people are on a same platform. So we are being
Yeah,
connected each other, and connectivity is productivity, of course, with positivity. So, of
sure, 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 sure.
course,
I hope at the ending we will have a document, for sharing later. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Please,
of course,
if everyone who is speaking could send me just an article to the
that's great. So,
editing. So I think we need to finish because Mary is waiting. But really, um, thank you so much, Habibur, for for accept this time, for accept and help us, no, and say, okay, let's go, or just help. Yes, giving us energy and motivation for doing this, no? And a collaboration. No? We are always are just coordinating and talking for 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 this, and also for your congress that will be on November. So everyone,
yeah,
listen,
thank you so much.
listen for stay in touch with the Avivor for their congress, and register, register on his Facebook, for attend. Well, thank you so much, Avivor. Any words? Finally, your finally words.
Thank you. Always, I believe on connectivity and friendship because social worker has to deal with the people, of course, having some problems. So connectivity, sharing with positivity reduces the problem, enhances the potential. So I'm happy to be here today, and I hope we might have definitely more collaboration with more friends across the world to spread social work journey. towards its professionalism in the developing countries and more expansion in the developed countries also in near future. So hope to see you some days in Bangladesh in next year or the next. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.